Babe, wake up, new Bridezilla just dropped. And this one changed the date of her wedding 3 weeks before the event and moved the venue to another state. And then issued a threat to anyone who had anything to say about it. A bridesmaid from the wedding posted this on Reddit because she thought it was insane, which it is. So here's the tea. The wedding was planned for Port Angeles, Washington on a Saturday. People booked their flights, hotels, days off work, they were ready to go. But with 3 weeks to go, the bride suddenly emails a critical update, informing guests that unfortunately their officiant refuses to perform outdoor weddings on a beach like theirs and will only do them in a church. Now, of course, a normal person would have just found a different officiant, but not this bride. She decided instead that her Saturday outdoor wedding in Port Angeles would now be an indoor wedding inside the church on a Friday in Oregon. Now, just in case you're not familiar, Port Angeles, Washington is way up here. That's Canada. And the absolute closest Oregon location would be Portland on the border, 4 hours and 26 minutes away. Oh, also, it was the middle of the night when I pulled these directions, so this is at like 3 in the morning, not during the day. And I want you to hold that information in your mind while we talk about the rest of this story. Because while the ceremony was moved to Oregon, the reception is still in Port Angeles. So if you have the incredible misfortune to be going to this wedding, not only are you changing your flights and hotels, but you are also driving to Oregon and then driving back to Port Angeles. Now, personally, I've never heard anything so audaciously insane in my life, but it did get worse. The wedding planner suddenly quit, I can't imagine why, and she seems to have taken the cake with her because then suddenly the bride started emailing people for help getting a wedding cake and asking everyone to chip in $650 to help pay for the wedding, which she says they should have offered without being asked. Oh, and it's now a child-free wedding, so you have 3 weeks to figure out what you're doing with them during this wedding that you're flying to Washington for, then driving to Oregon for, then driving back to Washington for. Oh, and also, if you're not Catholic, you're now kicked out of the wedding party. Now, of course, there's a very easy solution here, which is to simply not attend this exercise in insanity. But be careful, because if you don't show up, the bride and groom will never forget who stood with us or not. Girls, stand with these. I mean, obviously a bride and groom can do whatever they want in their wedding, but attending a wedding is a gesture, not a duty. You're not royalty, you're just some lady in a dress having a party. Please get an exponential number of grips.